TV. Peace alert, peace alert. Peace alert, peace alert. I want unity in the community, man. The P. Diddy of Texas City. Y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. That means hit the like button. You in the House of Revolution. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. Whoa, what the hell did I wake up to this morning? When it rained, it poured. Skeletons in the closet of the P. Diddy of Texas City. Politics. Mayor Boulay, Shoe Shine, and Buck Dancing Johnson. Mayor Johnson. I know I'm not listening to what I think I'm listening to. A woman come out and say when she was 14 years old, when you was a teacher at the Texas City High School, you took advantage of her, sexually assaulted her, raped her, went inside her, she said no. Now her father's coming out saying he wants you locked up. Her father, the police are investigating. Wait a minute here, Mayor Johnson. This is disgusting. And it's more people gonna come out, Boulay Mayor. Oh yes, they are. Because before I play the video, Mayor Johnson, I want you to remember something. I took down a video I put out about when you were doing your mentoring the youth. You took some teenage boys from Texas City to a strip club. One of them was my partner, and I mentioned his name in the video, and he got in touch with me and said, man, why? Please, boy, take that down, fam. He doing a lot. I say, hey, I got to ride on this man for what he did. He said, I understand that. We come for what you're doing. Why? But please, bro. I feel he didn't want his name tied to the sexual assault that Johnson was carrying on, allegedly. Because I say sexual assault because I know how predators will take young boys like Birdman was doing. The women is the bait like P. Diddy. The women is the bait. It's the men and the young boys they really eyeing. Ooh, look at them strippers, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, hit one. Come on, I'm gonna pay for it. Knock one down. There, you looking at the young teenage boy the whole time. But this is disgusting, Mayor Johnson. You got to step down, brother. It's shame. And boy, your days is gonna be hard in prison. You know what they do to you for messing with a child? Do you know what they do to you, Mayor Johnson, for these allegations in prison? Ooh, it get bad for you.
The embattled mayor of Texas City is trying to deny.
I want to see all y'all black people protect them now. Come on out now. Come on out and stand with him now. Stand with him now. I told y'all he was the Boulay, the Buck Dancing, no good. Y'all try to act like I was tripping, just going after the black man. Oh, really? Why you always talking to black people? Shut up!
The will of the voters, but nothing is more potentially damaging to the guy we call the dancing dictator of Texas City than the words you
nail in your coffin, man. Nail in your goddamn coffin. Ooh, this been a long fight. I knew they was gonna put some handcuffs on you, but you disgusting pervert. I remember when you was doing the Feel Good Men, act like you was mentoring young boys and girls and stuff of that nature. Well, that ain't what this young lady's saying.
You're about to hear.
I asked him to stop. He didn't stop until he got to what he, wanted to do.
10 months before the petition drive to oust Dedrick Johnson began, this dad was texting with his 42-year-old daughter. It was early September 24.
And brother, whoever this father is, I'm going to let you know you get in touch with King Yahshua. You get in touch with me. You get in touch with my brother Pool. And we will bring you we will further the story. I'm a junkyard dog. I'm not going to let this story go, brother. You're going to get some justice for your daughter. Your family gonna get some justice. I can guarantee you that. That was an honorable thing you did, letting the whole world know. Y'all talking about the white man go. Well, this man is black, his daughter's black. White racist is going after the mayor. This man ain't white. He ain't no racist. You're Boulay. I told y'all just trying to, y'all got some hate in y'all heart for white people. I guess because anything a no good black man do to y'all wouldn't accept the abuse. Well, the white man ain't gonna do it. What a joke.
We have blurred his face, and you will soon find out why.
We were just having
your platforms ain't big enough. Your reach ain't long enough. This one gonna hurt. I'm putting this out there. I'm gonna campaign on this mayor. It's your day to day, homie. You reap what you sow, Mayor, and your followers. I told y'all, why you think the people playing with y'all? This will never stop. This will never stop until he gone.
Father-daughter talk has always had these emotional issues, and we never knew what was going on with her.
He grew up in Texas City and says he was somewhat of a mentor to Dedrick Johnson back when Dedrick taught public school.
We had a, pretty...
Nigga mentored you, boy. You slept with his daughter. You went at his teenage daughter. You no good backstabbing Judas. You boule Greek freak. He's a Greek freak. The man was a mentor to you, boy, and that's a good man right here, Diddy, because I'd be knocking on your motherfucking door. It would have been up at high noon for your ass, boy. That's disgusting, fam. You reap what you sow. You not gonna get away from what you done to that little girl, fam. Nah. I don't give a damn what you, nobody you kin to, nobody you love got to say about this nigga. This was Wase, the defender of the people. I got the game fucked up.
Decent relationship. We weren't best friends, but we were friends.
But his daughter didn't know of the friendship. She says her meeting with Dedrick Johnson was unrelated, and her text to her father was simply shocking.
If you're friends with Dedrick Johnson, TC Mayor, ask him why he told me to stay quiet and not to let you know that he was effing me when I was 14.
Allegations the mayor of Texas City had sexually assaulted her in 1996. The dad called the Galveston County Sheriff's Office immediately, and this incident investigation report, obtained exclusively by Dolcefino Media, is graphic.
Bro.
The Galveston...
Come on, bro, this ridiculous, bro. Galveston County Daily News. Now, yeah, that's the book Big Game Hunting. Me and Ampu, my little brother, had to tear them down and kick him a new butt. The dude who was over there ran him out. We don't play. Ran him out of there. We finna have the revolutionary ride again, Ampu. Whoever the editor is, whoever running Galveston Daily News, I'm gonna run some campaigns on y'all. Y'all gotta go, bro. Y'all gotta go. Why does it take Wayne Delafino, the man from Houston? That's why it's a Cold Figure TV platform, bro. Cause y'all is disgusted, man. How y'all trying to let this man get away with this? This supposed to be the Galveston County Daily News big investigation into the most publicized and politicized figure in Galveston County politics at this moment. Boule, Buck Dancing, Mayor Dedrick Johnson. Come on, man. What? Cold Figure on the case now, boy. You finished.
County Sheriff now confirms the investigation.
And yes, there was in fact a criminal investigation launched on Dedrick Johnson, and he was named as a suspect.
Do your damn
the
job,
accuser,
Jimmy.
interviewed September 19th of last year, claimed she was just 14 years old at the time Johnson sexually assaulted her. He would have been about...
You not getting away with that, P. Diddy at Tech City. You not getting away with that, P. Diddy at Tech City. You finna fight these. You finna battle these charges, bro. You got the game fucked up because you wanna what? The people in Tech City who know, they know that's not a lie. You predator ass phony. They know what time it is with you, bro. And I'm gonna rerun that story. I'm gonna keep my partner name out of it. You took teenage boys, allegedly, to a strip club, bro. That's gross. That's perversion. That's predatory in behavior. That's grooming. That is grooming. I said that. That is grooming, man. You think we stupid? Puh. I can't stand your stinking guts, bro. And those who backed you, I got a serious problem with them now. Unless they do the right motherfucking thing. Tired of this nonsense, this predatory behavior in our community. And this man name we're bringing a long time. And it's not just with the female. Y'all don't know what time it is. But it's all gonna come out, baby boy. The gates of hell is opened and unleashed. And they think they can keep this quiet. The girl was interviewed last, September, November, something like that. Boy, this been coming. They asked Dedrick Johnson. They asked her they need to interview him about this. This man been knowing why he's sitting up there talking shit. He knew this was brewing.
At 25, she told a detective during the interview in the Golden Triangle that her cousin's boyfriend had invited Dedrick.
She was 14, he was 25. Disgusting. And a teacher at Tech City High School around all those vulnerable young boys and girls.
To his house in the 900 block of 3rd Avenue. It's the location of the Villa homes. She told us what allegedly happened next.
But he was, forcing his body on top of mine. He forced himself in, but I know I asked him to stop, and he proceeded until he came.
The woman says she was scared, Scared that at just 14 she would get in trouble, she claims Johnson told her to keep quiet.
And at the end of that situation, he was like, don't tell your dad because he'll kill me.
I was pretty hot-headed, back then. And he knew that, And so that's why he told her not to tell me.
The victim's statement to investigators is that there was just one sexual encounter with Johnson, and the deputy's interview chronicled the damage she claimed the incident did, quoting, she attempted to kill herself after this incident, and that, quote, she recently opened up to her father because her past has haunted her with guilt. We've also confirmed that Galveston County Sheriff's detectives tried to interview the mayor.
The mayor was not questioned, unfortunately. The reason is a major crimes investigator reached out to the mayor to see if he would be willing to come in for a voluntary interview, sought legal advice, and that attorney told them that he would not be doing an interview with the sheriff's office.
Her only witness to what happened back then was her cousin, whom she says she told right after Dedrick left the house. According to the police report, the deputy heard a recorded conversation with the cousin, recalling the incident. She said, quote, I forgot y'all hooked up. Detectives took the case to the Montgomery County.
Hooked up the 14-year-old girl, 25-year-old man. He took advantage of that baby. Like I say, boy, I got daughters. And had that been mine, last thing your dirty, filthy behind would have to be worried about is Galveston County Police Department trying to lock you up or TDCJ. That's the last thing will be on your mind, boy. You walk around here smiling, knowing what type of filthy, alleged predator you is. You still thinking it's a game, right? And I'm so glad nobody can save you, bro. Nobody can help you. Nobody. Disgusting punk. And that church you at, you know what? I gotta bring some attention to that church now, Reverend Randall. I got to do what I have to do, brother. You trying to protect this filthy, low-down predator? Huh? How the hell y'all gonna help the community? Y'all steady pushing this nonsense like this. That's why I'm glad I'm so powerful. My voice so big, my brother's voice so big, and we can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. There ain't no reverends and no churches and no politicians that don't face the music. And on this, y'all gonna get out my way. Y'all gonna get with church houses. Cause me and Ampu will start them campaigns on exposing y'all phony behind. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about that book. Don't wait. Y'all gonna make me start exposing y'all once again. You see what I'm saying? As being scammers and swindlers. Y'all don't give a shit about no community. A bunch of y'all just boule Greek freaks, fraternal brothers, fleecing the community. Maybe that's what y'all need. For us to clean house of these churches once again. Pull up, turn them cameras on, and ask y'all questions biblically and show the whole world you don't know what you talking about. I don't give a damn who gave you. You a seminary you been to. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You have no chronology. You have no idea about the chronological order of nothing biblical. You don't know who wrote what, when they wrote it, what region it come from. You don't know who put what in, what was taken out. You don't know where to find the evidence. Anybody who want to tear the Bible up can easily shred you to pieces because you're not solidly standing on nothing. That's just a fact. Now these ministers, now they people in their church lost because this man what they talking about. He had no foundation because he been taught by his master. He got to be torn down and built back up with some truth. But to find out the truth, you got to look into everything to see who lying, when they lying. They say, oh, they lying about that. Oh, okay. Well, that one was missed out. Oh, okay, they mixed up some names, some places. Oh, okay. Oh, it's some sound doctrine to these stories. Oh, why are they trying to trick us with names and locations? Oh, it's a powerful healing method. They don't know how to find nothing. Especially not no pervert like this. But they gonna make me and Ampu start checking them biblically again, especially me. I don't want to drag Ampu into that. But he was a legend for that. Ampu, that's why I bring it. Ampu was a legend. My little bro was a legend for going to them churches, turn that camera on, and undress them pastors. They were terrified of little bro. I think that we need to put some more fear in them, Ampu.
County District Attorney's Office.
Actually went to the district attorney's office, and apparently it went nowhere with the district attorney's office.
As of now, the investigation is listed as suspended, waiting for additional supporting information. That's why this dad came to us.
It's just about protecting my daughter and helping her get past this, because she needs some counseling. I just want to see her, get some justice for this, really, and that's really it.
We reported in July that Mayor Johnson was friends with the now convicted rapist Fabian Lewis. Back in 2020, they were sharing text messages, including photos of women. Lewis bragged about ones he hit. In return, Johnson, who was running for mayor at the time, highlighted the ones he liked the best. And there was a common thread to this sexual assault allegation. It's the secrecy. Johnson writes to Fabian Lewis, quote, "Bro, don't share what we talk about with any other." Detectives investigating Fabian Lewis found those texts during an extraction of the rapist's phone. After they found the text messages with the mayor, the detectives went to their captain. He declined to investigate further. That captain today is the controversial police chief of Texas City. He is blamed, along with the mayor, for driving 46 police officers to leave the city in the last 3 years, jeopardizing public safety. The evidence of the mayor's relationship with the rapist was illegally withheld from us when we asked Texas City to produce documents detailing the Lewis investigation and any text messages recovered. The dad hadn't seen our story about Fabian Lewis. He didn't even know about those text messages until we told him about a week ago.
Don't surprise me now. Well, that kind of adds up, knowing that he had these skeletons in his closet and he's portraying to be this godly man. He did all this stuff back in the day, and I'm sure she's not the only one.
It was kind of like he forced me to do something. Okay. That I was telling him, asking him to stop, and he proceeded until he got what he wanted.
Michael would like to see the mayor face criminal charges now. He thinks he should resign from being the Texas City mayor.
It's just about protecting my daughter and helping her get past this.
I'm a dad and I have a daughter, and quite frankly, I can't imagine what I would say or do to someone if I got a text like that. But what would he say to the mayor?
I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any kind of revenge factor or anything like that.
The mayor is now director of youth ministry at the Greater St. Matthew Baptist Church. According to his LinkedIn bio, in 1996, Dedrick Johnson was in his first year of teaching math in public school. Teaching gave him, quote, "the privilege of impacting bright minds and giving hope to the most vulnerable students in despair." This 42-year-old woman was then 14, very vulnerable. And what message does this send? The mayor has been avoiding us ever since we first asked his office for comment. Total silence. The mayor used his city car as a decoy the other day to avoid us when we came to city council. The mayor may not owe the media an explanation, but what about you folks in Texas City, the voters? Doesn't the mayor owe you an explanation? Did it happen? Or is it untrue? Why the secrecy?
It means that it's basically just on indefinite hold, is basically what that means.
Very hard to find corroborating evidence from that long ago, isn't it?
It truly is. Now, of course, if there was something that was some new evidence were brought to light or stuff like that, clearly and it was brought to our attention, our sheriff's office would again open up the case and maybe look at it again.
The alleged victim had planned to travel to Houston to go on camera to tell us her story, but she changed her mind. In a text message later, she told us reliving what happened has simply become too difficult to deal with. Quoting, "I will let God handle Dedrick. He knows what he did."
When you do wrong and you continue to do wrong, eventually it's going to come out.
See,
Or her.
Boule,
What's
dancing, Greek freak, then your time has come. Your past is your present. It will be your future. You won't get away with what you've been doing. And the people around you will be shamed because they knew what they've been hiding with you, you pervert. You disrespectful buck dancer. You done nothing but shame the community. The first black male. Oh yes. You the first Boule male. You the one. You the worst one. You the worst representative that they could have put forward to say they wanted somebody to teach. Reverend. Imagine that. Scamming. We don't want no more of y'all. No more of y'all, bro. Huh. What a joke. Like I say, I remember you wanting to mentor the young boys. You wanted to teach them and groom them. Help them become honorable men in society. Yeah, that's crazy. Because those honorable men in society, I was on the phone when they said it's true. You took them to a strip club. They were teenage boys. They wanted me to take that video down, but they said it's true. You know, there's a little shame, but they know that's true. You know that's true. You know there's nothing just inside of you, bro. Nothing righteous inside of you. But guess what? They starting to peel back them layers, and now they done got to something that should be very stomach turning to a lot of people in the community, because they know goddamn well type of perverts like you be preying on them young girls and been preying on them. You a predator. You took advantage of that lady, that young girl. You the Texas City Jeffrey Epstein. You the Texas City P. Diddy. You the Texas City South Park Mexicans, bro. You's a pervert. It's only gonna be a matter of time before your ass is in cuffs and we continuing on this story about the fall of the boule and how we was right there to bring your ass down the whole time, because I told the people you wasn't no good for them. What was I, Nostradamus? I knew it. How did I know it? How did you know why? Because I go back to when a black lady in Texas City was jumped on by the Texas City Police Department. Nobody wanted to help her in Texas City because the preachers, when you get jumped on or beat by the police, the preachers in Texas City do not go against the police department for you. That's just a fact. They don't come out with no rallies. They'll do it for anybody around the country. For anybody. George Floyd, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin. Happened to Texas City? No, crickets from the clergy. So Cornell X had to come to Texas City to get his mother some assistance. Me and my brother attended that meeting. A lot of people in the community was at that meeting, giving some assistance to Miss Lynch. She said the police had roughed her up. The very next day, a lot of people just brushed this over, but I'm a community. I don't not brush it over. The very next day, this nigga was Commissioner Johnson. Came out in the newspaper. You see how they used him? He a good boy. Send that nigga out there to go against those black people for us. They sent this nigga out there, this book dancer. He went in the newspaper and said, and I quote, and I'm going to keep quoting, and every time I see you, I'm going to ask you about this until I get my answer from you, Shushan. Why did you, this nigga said, only the crooks and the criminals are complaining. What? I was fresh out of prison. See, you had me pegged right, like, okay, you a crook and a criminal. I was reformed, I was changing my life, but I hadn't showed too much change just then. I was fresh out, man, look, bro, we fresh out. Still smell like cell block 4. But I seen elderly people, young people. There's some people in that meeting I know damn well ain't no criminals, have no ties to crime, and they don't like crime. God-fearing people pay their taxes. They just didn't like what the police was doing, being too heavy-handed and harassing people in the community. He knew that, but he didn't care. He had ambitions. He see himself one day seizing the throne, and he knew you can't go against them if you want to beat him. You got to say, no black people getting beat. No black people being harassed. No. Only the criminals and the crooks and the thugs are getting harassed and getting beat. The police are respectful young gentlemen who working to serve and protect. This is a singing dance. I was on his trail ever since because I knew he was lying. I was disgusted. That he would get up there. He straight from the community, nigga from the east side, and had the nerve to say only crooks and criminals was complaining. If I was down the road, if I was down the road at that time, that'd been my mama, nigga. I went right to your house, nigga, and got on your ass. That's a fact, Jack. I would have get right on your ass about that. All I did was, okay, Miss Lynch, we gonna ride for you. We gonna want some answers while you sit there. We've been riding ever since. But had that been my mama who got whooped on by the police and you come out and say it's a lie, they criminals and crooks, oh, nigga, it would have got some straightening out of you, bro. Cause that's disrespectful, fam. Nigga, T-Lady get jumped on by the police. And you say, nah, the crooks and the criminal, bro, that, for real, nigga. I would have took that case. I would have took that case, bro. Turn your phony ass upside down behind that, bro. Disrespecting that man mama like that, but D-Ray hadn't been out too long himself from doing a long stretch, so he just chilled, but he was there that night too. That's the only way I was really there standing up. Okay, this one of the big homies from the hood. His mama done been jumped on. I know we supporting this. You had some dope. You had some D boys, and I was proud of. Like, okay, you nigga, man, stand up for the community when it's time. This nigga come out and they all act like they forgot this. I gotta remind y'all. Am I the only one with some morals, some principles who standing on this shit, man? That boo. We ain't forgot what he said. He ain't apologize. He got to get right on that. But guess what? No apology can't save him now, nigga. He got predatory allegations on his name. His face ain't clean. You feel what I'm saying? Young black girl that came out say he sexually assaulted her. What? That's serious business. You can get prison, but you get whooped on for that. Sexual assault of a teenage girl? Man, we ain't playing like that. Are you kidding me? You're supposed to be on site. You're supposed to be on site. SOS. Smash on site. You did what? Oh, man, how many more? Oh, man, you been over these children like that? And this your MO? Oh, you hanging with people who do that? Oh, your partner just got sent to prison from that? Oh, you in a mess with your partner saying, man, don't let nobody know what we talking about. I done ruled over these type of cases sitting on the throne of prison. Beat him. In the county jail. Beat him. Nigga know that. Give us the story. What happened? Beat him. Phew. It's over for you, bro. Cuff it. Follow me.